everybody. It's a very cursed stream today because we're late. I'm late for a change. For a change, holy shit, I was late. Everyone else was on time for once. I was late.
Who was here the earliest today?
I swear to God, if it was you, we are in some backwards reverse gumbo world.
It was.
God.
I was there well before Valentin was.
Oh my God.
I saw you sitting in there for a while. I was like, should I hop in? Maybe it's just going to be awkward.
I have been...
anyway.
So, all of you know I have sleeping problems. Last night, I slept 11 hours. I went to bed at 3 a.m. I woke up at 2 p.m. because well, the problem is, Podge, is I woke up to Alexa saying, KB meeting, 5 minutes. As I had slept through every other single alarm. And I had not been planning on sleeping so long. I actually went to bed. I've been fucked on my sleep schedule. I've been going to bed at 7 a.m. every morning. So I went to bed 2 a.m. last night. And I was like, okay, because I'm going to bed early, I should wake up at a normal time today for a change. Not so. I pranked myself. So ever since then, I had a meeting then. Then I had a meeting in between you and her, Podge. Then I had my meeting with you. Then I had Hero Factory's meeting. And now I'm here. I have not gotten up from my desk one time today. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. I had gluten super early in the morning, and I'm celiac. And it was spicy gluten pizza super early in the morning. So now my butthole is on fire and my poops are unpleasant. Hello, chat. Thank you, Sly, for the 22-month sub. Preamble. We got some really cool stuff going on for Hero Factory. First off, the party has now sold over a quarter of all available tickets. So if you're coming to the TwitchCon party, praying for my butthole again, I don't think you should pray for my butthole to begin with. Not again. But if you are planning on coming to the TwitchCon party, you might want to get your ticket now because they are going to start selling faster and faster and faster the closer we get to the date. We also have some notice that some really cool people are coming that I cannot announce yet because we're still hammering out all the details, which is going to be super awesome and super fun. And there's going to be free pizza that I'm not allowed to eat while there, but I'm probably going to try to eat it anyways. And then Podge or Undyne or Valtteri is going to tackle me to the ground and wrestle it from my mouth.
You can just take all the toppings off of it, and you can eat the toppings, but you can't eat the actual pizza.
I just lick it like a cat. You put it on the floor, and I'm blam, blam,
yeah.
So I don't get any of the bread.
We'll get a really cute collar for you.
Look.
I've got many you can pick from.
Listen, honestly, at this point, if she's cute enough, she could collar me. Anyways, moving on from that, though.
Oh my God.
It's been a hard few years, all right?
It doesn't matter. You stop. Just keep going.
Going where? I've lost the train of this. Right. Anyways, where was I? Brain again. Yeah, I've got celiacs. If I eat, the more gluten I eat, the faster I die. It's killing me. What was I about to say? I talked about that. Merch! Party stuff. Come to the party. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be 4 different kinds of beer there. Dr. Biscuits is staring at me, and I love him.
If you don't come to the party, I'll cry.
You will make Podge cry. Merch, thank you. If you get one of each of our standees right now, you get a limited edition t-shirt. We are never going to be selling this t-shirt. It is only going to be occasionally brought up as part of deals that, hey, you can pick it up. So it's pretty limited edition. We're going to be giving away a signed version of it at the party where all the Hero Factory members will have done a little sign on it. And I also hear that it makes your tibbies and or peanorts bigger. So you should definitely buy it. And Advanced GG. We still doing Advanced GG out here, even though they have entirely just ghosted me for the last little bit. We are still getting paid by them. The gamer water's pretty good. They might be at our party. Who knows? Shrug. What else is there? That's it. Valentin had a thing. Valentin, your thing.
Right. On the 13th September, at a time, 5:30 p.m. EST, for you Americans, and then you can work yourself backwards with time zones and whatever. I'll be my birthday by playing community games if you want to come say hello, and I will also be announcing my actual VTuber debut on my birthday. So you want to find out when I'm gonna have my actual debut? Come say hi.
Do you know what I've just...
And also celebrate my birthday.
Do you know what I've just realized, too?
No.
You've picked Friday the 13th.
I love
Yeah.
that.
And also we should stay.
What a
I mean,
cursed day.
I don't really pick my birthday, mate.
No, you picked to do an event on. No, your first event. It's his first VTuber event.
Technically, it isn't even my birthday. It's the day before my birthday, but I won't be home at the 14th, so...
And there's gonna be a cool surprise, chat, as Valentin has banned me from giving him birthday gifts, but I swear to God, this year I've gotten it right.
Oh God.
And it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. I can hear him cringing and frowning right now.
He's like, shit, I'm gonna cancel my event.
Well, he's probably gonna get mad at me. Every time I get him a birthday gift, he gets mad. Like, he gets angry, and he's like, stop doing it. Stop getting me
we've heard
gifts.
about the birthday gifts you got him, and the River. It's pretty
I'm also not allowed to do Christmas gifts anymore. They're pretty bad. I don't know what it is. I'm so good at getting gifts for everybody in my life apart from him. Every single time it's been a flop. Everybody else is like, oh, River, this is like the most thoughtful thing I've ever gotten.
It's
Fucking
because you
lying.
never get... It's because you don't get me fucking regular gifts. You give me something that's really fucking out there or wild, and it's just not vibing with me. Do you know what would really make for a good gift? Just a single game. That would make my day.
I was going to say money.
No, that's not
Oh yeah,
fun.
money would be great.
That's not fun
Money
enough.
is unreliable.
No, that's not fun enough.
Give me cash.
He has to get something that really speaks towards our friendship. I've got this year. I've got
like
it. Don't worry.
stalking event. So what you're gonna get me is that you're gonna get me cancelled. I feel like that's gonna be the birthday gift.
Before you even debut.
he's gonna be like, happy birthday, here's my twit logger.
I'm gonna say a slur on his birthday stream.
No!
That's how you get cancelled, mate, not me.
Oh, I have a raid. Sorry, everybody's screaming. Oh, it's Bwee! Hi, Bwee! Hi, everybody! Everybody go check out Bwee right now. Bwee is one of the talents that I manage outside of Hero Factory. She is absolutely amazing. She works really, really hard on her content. She's been doing a lot of 7 Days to Die content lately, and she's also the reason I am now hooked and addicted on 7 Days to Die. It's also her birthday, around the same time as Valentin's, hilariously enough, meaning that I've got 2 birthday obligations now to do. So please, guys, go check her out. She's working really, really hard. She's also in the process of moving right now, so any support that you can give to her, as well as Valentin, is, like, super awesome. Yeah, his birthday is September 13th, Bwee.
No, 14th.
No,
No, but his
14th,
birthday
but
event is the
13 is-
13th. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
13 is when I'm celebrating it.
Yeah.
With you guys. Well,
Yeah.
some of you guys. Most
Yeah.
of myself.
Yes. So like
Don't
literally.
agree with me.
What? Why? Maybe that'll be your birthday gift. Is that I've planned? I'm just gonna agree with you for 24 hours. I'm gonna yes and you for once. Nah, just kidding. Your
That's a
birthday gift
terrifying
is so good. It's handmade.
Oh no.
Is it Egbert?
No, I had to learn a whole new skill to make his birthday present, and I've been learning it in secret for a while.
Wait, you don't know my address?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the stalker found out, huh?
Oh my god.
I may have obtained that information through less than ideal means. Just kidding. No, I would never dox or get that without you. I'm gonna ask you to give me a mailing address eventually.
Never.
That's all right.
I'll give you my brother's address.
I'll mail it to your brother. Okay. Anything else before we get into the recap? Doesn't sound like it. Who wants the hero point for the recap? Riley does.
Oh god.
the great communicator, as we call him.
Yep. So,
The most talkative member of this party, who's never just withheld information from the rest of the group.
Intentionally, no less.
3 times on 2 different
the party
characters.
didn't need to know.
They have yet to forgive him.
Well, last time we started taking the ear balloon elevator down. A weird rat came in, a bit happy, a bit outwards. We had to amputate his arm. I think that's about it.
Arm, was
I'm
it
really
hand?
good at recap.
Damn,
Hand,
that was
hands, arm, same thing.
This is a fast recap
Distinction.
today. This is why I don't let him do recaps. I normally expect the recap to like fill the space, you know, because like I'll ask Valentin, who will give all the information ever infoed before, or I'll ask Undyne, who will do a little song or something, and then normally I have time to eat or like get a drink or something during it. But when I ask Riley to do it, it's just, yep, this happened.
To be fair, what did we actually accomplish last time? We just went down a couple of 100 feet for a couple of hours, and then the session ended after we
there's a lot
battered
of rat
a bunch
fighting.
of rats.
Chat loves Undyne's songs. Undyne, would you like to sing a recap?
No, but I will learn the song Rats by Ghost to sing next time.
All right, there we go.
I'll sing it with you. I'll be the background.
All right,
I already know it.
all of
I came
you.
prepared.
All of you, after the drama that just occurred with Happy betraying your trust and paying a very serious cost of it, without knowing if Oasis amputated his hand in time or not to protect him from the were-rat infection.
Oh, yeah, that was something that happened.
The rest of you...
I forgot about that part.
The rest of you settle as well as you can, but at this point no one particularly feels like sleeping any more likely. Apart from Podge, who's likely already unconscious after she wasn't able to eat the hand.
Yeah.
Happy,
Oh, shit, I was gonna ask a Podge questions. Shit.
you'll have to wake her up. Happy
But that...
is sullen and doesn't want to talk or interact with anybody.
He deserves to pout.
Yeah, he's requested some pout time in the corner and is
Yeah. After my little "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed" speech.
yeah. He's definitely not sleeping, but he's very much trying to act like he is, so you guys will leave him alone. The rest of your watches were uneventful, meaning that we can have a little bit of roleplay time for anything that you would have talked about or done on those watches, and then we can carry on. Valentin, you wanted to ask Podge a few questions. She's beginning to bed down.
Right. So I'm just having a separate notebook open. It's not the same notebook that I usually write in. It's a different notebook. And I guess so, Podge, we have a couple of hours maybe before we actually we're able to get anywhere. So I figured I might as well try to ask you a couple of questions that has been on my mind for a while.
Okay. I'm really bad at math, heads up. So just if it's anything to do with numbers, you probably should ask someone else.
No, Sly, not the expendable one. This is a very different one. Yeah, it looks completely different on the outside. Mine looks like a journal, but this looks more like a notebook. And on the front cover it says something in a bit more flourished text. Seems like someone put a lot of effort into writing the cover title. But anyway. So I was just wondering. About Goblin Society.
Oh.
Is there something in particular you could tell me? Like, perhaps how the social structure works, or perhaps more importantly, how dating works. Quite interested in how Goblin Society sees marriage or partnerships with each other.
What's marriage?
Do you know what partnership is?
Yeah?
Right. So imagine you chose only one partner for the rest of your life for legal reasons, and then eventually maybe something doesn't really work out, and then you end up getting quote unquote divorced. But honestly, marriage isn't really the important bit here. I'm more interested just in general how Goblin Society handles relationships with each other.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. One partner forever? That's so stupid. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Why would anyone ever do that?
That's so silly. That's so silly. Well, I mean, usually, oh, okay, before I get it, how familiar are you with goblins? Because, I mean, this might get a bit graphic. Okay, hang on. Let me.
I turn away my face for a little bit.
Okay.
And obviously, you can't tell that my cheeks are blushed in how dark everything is. We have very little lighting, after all.
And she scratches her head. She's like, she's really thinking. Like the singular gear is turning. When a goblin enters its breeding cycle, which is well, if you're talking about like a human year, I would say that's 11 and a half months out of the year.
Wait, how is that in goblin years?
What you mean?
How old do goblins usually get?
Like
what's the average lifespan?
Oh, not very long.
Oh.
Like, I know like a handful of goblins that have maybe gotten close to 30, but that's pushing it, and that's like when you're in a domestic situation, you know? Sometimes you shack up with a nice overlord, and you're safe and protected, and, you know, the horrors of the world can't get at you as easily. Yeah, so like, we don't really like,
Can someone shout out Geddon so we can just make that shout out official that Podge just did in character, please? If we're gonna mention him during the session, I feel like we should publicly just shout him out.
Yeah, so like, I'm a bit of a different situation, but and we don't really track our time in like months like you guys do, because that's paperwork. But anyway, that's besides the point. Basically.
Wait, hang on. Back up a little bit. Goblins have paperwork.
No, I'm saying we don't have paperwork. We hate paperwork. Calendars is a whole bunch of papers stuck together.
So
I don't want to look at that. I can't count.
Okay. I'm starting to get a picture. Okay, please continue.
Yeah, okay, so.
Wait, actually, one more question.
Uh-huh.
You say when you're safe in like a domesticated relationship.
Uh-huh.
So, do goblins die of old age? Or
Sometimes.
is it just no goblin? What is old age?
We usually don't make it that far. We don't usually make it that far.
So how do you know that it's old age?
Okay, what's old age for a human?
I'm a half-elf. I don't quite know. I think
Well, shit, we gotta ask a human.
during these, I mean, I'm half human. I would assume my father, God rest his soul, would have lived at least until, I don't know, 70s, 80s.
Okay,
I don't know what's
okay,
normal
so,
for
like,
this time period.
I would say like 30 for a goblin is like mid 80s for a human.
I see.
So we don't live very long, but usually it's we're very small and eatable and stuff. But when you forge an eternal bond of servitude to a lord and master who can protect you, hey, that kind of sounds like the marriage thing you were talking about. Huh.
I'm
okay.
sorry, I couldn't hear you over the echo that the cave just gave us. What did you just say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm just, sometimes you just forge an eternal bond to a overlord and pledge yourself in servitude to them forever. But yeah,
have you pledged yourself in servitude to someone yet?
well, I'm a warlock. I got a patron, dude. Or a witch,
Oh,
I guess.
so you're in that sort
Sorry,
of
we're in
relationship. You're in that sort of relationship with your higher power, then.
How do you think I got them to agree?
Oh, interesting.
Now we're thinking, Valentin. So,
Oh my god.
So, basically, let's wheel it back a bit. Cause you got me. Oh, I don't have a large brain. Basically, goblin like mating and relationships. Like we just kind of, I don't know. We just kind of go. I like that one. Usually, it's a non-issue.
So you don't really have marriage.
No.
But you pledge yourself to an overlord?
Well, not everybody. Just, sometimes if you're a smart goblin like me, you figure things out for the benefit of your survival. I don't want to get eaten by like a weird thing or something. I like having powers and my little guy and stuff, and Hamtaro like pops out of my boobs and does a little chitter and then goes back in. Mimsley is nowhere to be seen right now. I just made some positive life advancements, but that's not typical. That's not typical goblin, society. I didn't really grow up in goblin society, so like, I guess I'm a special case.
Where'd you grow up then?
With dark elves mostly. It wasn't nice. I don't like to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's okay. It's much better now. Like I said, we worked our way up. I'm an entrepreneur.
Right. Yes, of course, makes sense.
Yeah, that's the word, right? That's the right word for that.
I closed my notebook really quick and I scribbled something past where the title of the book was earlier. Yes, I see now.
Why you want to know?
No reason. Just doing some market research, I suppose you could say.
Oh,
you can
you're
roll
an
me.
entrepreneur.
You can roll me a perception check if you'd like.
No, I'm not that smart. I'm gonna chalk
You don't
that
have
up
to be
you're an
smart to be
entrepreneur.
nosy.
Zandra, this is happening while you're bedding down for your night as well. Scorpius is sitting on your shoulder, staring at Valentin and Podge right now, and says, in your head, Scorpius thinks that this time would be better used making my face bag.
You're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong.
Arts and crafts time.
Face bag.
Can I hear this conversation going on, or can I just see them having the conversation?
You're in a tiny ass balloon. There has not been any privacy between any of you in the last 18 hours.
The only way to have privacy is that there's two levels in the balloon. So there's like the upper level and the top level, and I assume that Haps is going to be on the bottom level.
You can see and hear it, basically.
What is the name of the book?
Oh shit, I'm not fucking in. I'm not in the fantasy grounds yet. Give me a moment. Did you make a
choke
roll?
on your shrimp? I'm gonna choke your shrimp, chat.
What?
I don't know. I've been in a very weird spot the last month.
Listen, if you want to choke a shrimp, you gotta ask first.
Oh.
You
22.
better nasty,
Sides,
Hagrid.
not front.
22 on the perception. I believe that spots the title
Oh
of the
yeah,
book.
absolutely. So the title of the book is I used to be a goblin in a fantasy world, but then I got reincarnated as a human into a different world as a high school student, and then added in as the last bit and also I have a harem ? Exclamation mark.
God, I hate you. God, I hate you.
I love this.
Fuck, I
love
hate
this.
this so much.
It's incredible.
Maybe for your birthday I'll get you a sense of humor.
Oh wow.
Podge and Valentin write
Wow.
a goblin isekai.
That's amazing.
Well, I think that's enough research for now.
No.
Thank you for your time.
Zandra will like scoop up Scorpius and set him aside. No. Let him cook.
Oh my god.
What is he cooking? It looks like he is discussing with the small goblin woman.
Yes, he's making art.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Scorpius
I shall
pauses,
get started.
looks at him, and then, you probably think or, just gesture at the title of the book. Scorpius says, Scorpius believes this is a worthy endeavor, and then crawls into your boobs and falls asleep.
Scorpius will write a fanfic pronto.
Perfect. Scorpius is based.
Yeah. Scorpius thinks the fish woman and bird woman should kiss. I mean, what?
Oh, Valentin, later, when we don't have to, maybe wake an entire wall of rats, I can teach you the goblin mating call. It's very loud.
Oh, I don't know if the demographic of, never mind. Maybe some other day.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to know.
Right.
Just in
Sure.
case you ever meet a nice goblin girl. I'm just saying, like,
And
clearly you're
I'm just
asking
gonna-
questions because you're interested in a goblin girl, maybe, perhaps. And Podge, like, kind of twirls her little pigtail a little bit. Like,
Yeah, let's say that. I'm just gonna clutch around my neck a little bit.
and then Podge kind of looks away so that Valentin can't see her face and kind of goes,
happy underneath like his pile of blankets, you hear muffled, "Not in the balloon! For the love of gods, not in the balloon!"
Oh, I wouldn't have dreamed of it.
It's
Anyway,
just like, oh
have a
man,
good
I don't
day.
want to turn this guy down. It would be really awkward.
I mean, he's technically boss, because remember, in the chain of command, it goes him and Zandra, and then you.
Yeah.
That would be
Power dynamics.
inappropriate.
Okay.
8-Bit, yeah, she's in heat. Her sister stopped being in heat, and then 8-Bit went, well, it'd be a great time to be really annoying. So she hears me
This is
talking.
my fucking time, baby.
She hears me talking, and she's like, is there a boy cat on the phone, Father? Is there a boy cat? Man cat?
There is.
There is actually, for once. Yeah,
There's
Dr.
3
Biscuits
boy
is there.
cats on the
Yeah.
phone.
She could sense it and is like, ah, yes, kittens. Yeah, that's right, 8-Bit.
I'll. Anyway, I should get back to some of my other endeavors. I need to really focus in on some of these projects, and I'm just gonna start working on the little satchel.
She's a talkative cat to begin with.
Scorpius.
Alright. Roll me your craft.
Will do, Father.
You're crafting a magic item, remember, son.
Yes.
8-Bit.
Uh,
Hi.
Let me just double check if magical crafting.
If my model's doing anything weird, it's because I faced
shit.
away to pet my cat.
Well, I need to get going.
Good
on this.
lord! I just
I
looked
will-
at what it's currently doing with Valtria. It's just... What are you saying,
I will-
Valentin?
No, I just realized I should have gained some formulas for common magic items, but for now I'll just do a craft check anyway. Yeah.
I think it's a failure.
I will use my hero point because this matters to me. It needs to be good for our boy.
You can't fuck up Scorpius's face.
Oh,
well,
boy.
that fails even worse as you mangle the face mask.
What? It just means it takes longer.
Yeah, I know. You gotta unmangle it.
Okay. It's just a slight mishap. I probably won't be needing that hero point.
Remember, chat, you can sub and give the person of your choice a hero point. Sly today donated his hero point to the Rat God.
What?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, he did.
Sly, you fucker.
Alright. With that, eventually all of you wake back up, and it's time for another day of descent. You, get the balloon ready for transport, and you tug the rope. Normally, from the depth you've been at, it takes about 2 minutes for them to tug the rope back as a response to let you know everything's ready to go. And 3 minutes later, there's no response. The line has not been tugged again, the air balloon remains stationary. What's being crafted? Fancy magics? Yes, there's an evil face mask being turned into a bag of holding.
Hell yeah. Scorpius will be so happy about that.
But regardless, again, another few minutes pass. You've waited a total of 6 minutes for a response from the surface. No one has tugged the rope in response.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
That doesn't bode well.
The balloon suddenly lurches and drops a few feet before catching itself on the safety measures that are on the surface.
Whee!
As it locks back in place, but for a moment everyone is thrown. The Axebeak gets to its feet and is whack, 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 making weird sounds.
Waka waka!
What are you guys doing?
Podge screams. Maybe throws up in her mouth a little.
Okay. Well, thank you, Podge.
You're welcome.
I'm not very good with animals, but if I can help to try to like calm down the Axebeak, I will.
I believe there's a skill for animals.
I know, but I don't want to use it because I'm not good at it. Ugh. But Buria's gotta help.
Handling used to be a thing. I don't think it is anymore.
It's a nature check, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you can persuade it.
Can I
You
use
can
my social skill?
diplomacy on it.
Yeah.
It is command an
Yeah,
animal,
there's
I'm
the
sorry.
command animal.
Oh, depression. Okay. Hang on 1 second.
What floor is the Axebeak on?
The top.
Okay.
Is anyone else doing anything? There's clearly bigger problems right now. Valentin, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right, of course. Good thing I thought about this when setting everything up so that we didn't just plummet to our death. Although that would have been quite difficult still. Anyway, just for safety measure, I think I'm gonna crank up. I'm gonna take out the heat thing from my weapon again. I'm just gonna crank up the heat so that we still have liftage.
Yeah,
Buoyancy.
more buoyancy.
Yeah, so we don't
Liftage.
just so we don't just fucking fall to our death. Shut the fuck up!
Liftage. Okay.
Lifted. Do you notice how anytime someone mispronounces something, he jumps on them? But then when we catch him on it, he goes, "English isn't my first language."
Lifted,
Yeah, I have a
tear
get
up
out the
and
free
feed.
jail card.
Dancing.
Oh.
That is a critical failure.
Oh boy.
Is it? Is
Oh,
this?
boy.
Oh, well, it was. I'm gonna use my hero point
Okay.
because I don't want to fucking deal with this bullshit.
You I don't think you can succeed on this check.
The
unless you
second
roll
critical
that 20.
failure. Burya, how is it that the Axebeak is going to misunderstand you?
I think that the Axebeak thinks that I'm trying to do some kind of like whatever gesture I do accidentally is one of the Axebeak's like mating gestures, and it kicks me with its hind legs in the
Sure.
face.
Sure, it kicks you with one of its hind legs in the face. I'm not going to have this cause any damage. What's going to happen is that the axe beak is now freaking out. It is difficult terrain to move through the upper parts of the balloon.
Somebody help!
As the axe beak is pummeling Burya into a corner right now.
I hop down.
You mean up?
Well, the axe pick is on the bottom.
It's on the top.
part, isn't it? It's
on
on
the
the
top.
top? Okay, well, I hop up then. I stay where I was. And I look at the axe beak, and I'm just going to say, easy, girl or boy.
One of the
or-
axe beak's wings buffets you. Please roll me a reflex save or drop the core of your gun.
I cannot believe I fucking misgendered the bird. You want a reflex save?
Yes, please.
So think
Not
it's not that too.
today.
You managed to keep the
Not
core
today, Satan!
gripped in your hand as the bird is freaking out. I'm going to move quickly to Sam and or Podge or Zandra. Podge, are you still just throw up and screaming right now?
Yeah, I'm about as freaked out as the axe beak.
Zandra
Oh,
or Sam?
God.
Sam is probably trying to like get a good grip after the sudden shaking rattled his bones.
Oh my god.
Okay. God damn it. Zandra!
That was a joke Valentin would make.
Yes.
What are you up to?
So, sorry, I was getting cat cam set up for the new kitty.
Did you hear that the
Um,
balloon plummeted and now the
Yeah,
axe
balloon
beak
is plummeting.
It's not plummeting. It got caught.
Oh,
The
okay, got
balloon
caught.
dropped 5 feet and then stopped its fall as the various safety measures in the pulley system caught the rope again.
Zandra will like shout up through the hole in the from the bottom floor to the top floor. What is happening up there? Are we, Valentin? Are we good?
Hang on, I'm trying to do gender identification on this bird.
You're trying to do a gender identification? It doesn't work that way.
It's getting upset at me, and I don't know why.
Mid-sentence,
Happy with something I said.
mid-sentence,
think the
this
issue is
time the
that-
rope falls 20 feet before catching and stopping again.
Fuck!
Wait, why are we falling? Aren't we in a balloon? Shouldn't the balloon handle the? What is happening?
I guess we're being dragged down by what? I don't know.
Oh fuck.
Does anyone
Zandra
have
can
further
I stick
vision
my head?
than
Can I
30
stick-
feet?
Yeah, no, I
River-
have dark. I don't have dark vision, so
River, can
Zandra will
I
stick her
can
head
I
out the
jam?
window and can't see anything.
I have dark vision.
Undyne.
I was gonna ask if I can jam my trident into the wall.
You jam your trident into the wall.
Or like a python. I'm just gonna try to prevent us from dropping further.
The
I wanna
balloon,
just stay still while we figure out what the fuck's going on.
the balloon and the rope sways a little bit.
Somebody help me figure out what the hell is going on here!
I will try and look around. Like I have dark vision, so I'll see if I can see anything.
Roll me a perception.
Okay. Hold up.
And where are you looking?
I would like to look both up and down.
Looking down is quite difficult. You are in the bottom part of the balloon, but to see the underside of it, you would have to be outside of the balloon or climbing down the side of the basket. So you're not able to super see well below you. What you do here is, right before that last drop, you heard the poppings of metal coming out of stone, and then a kind of grunting sound coming from below.
Shit.
Oh. And if I look up,
You can see that the pythons that you guys had been placing earlier falling past the balloon.
Oh, good God.
oh boy.
What is happening?
we're gonna have a hard time getting back up. I think down is the only way we're gonna be able to go here.
Valentin, what are you up to?
I would like to not go down at a very quick pace. So we're going to just readjust the balloon so it actually starts working like a balloon instead of focusing more on like the pulley system that we used.
So like a gentle float.
Yeah, so we're just gonna start gently floating down instead.
You'd think that, but then you remember something else that you had just said a moment ago. If the pulley system failed, the balloon should be floating already. You've already calculated the weight. You shouldn't have dropped any distance if the pulley system failed.
Are there any holes in the balloon from the rats?
Not that Podge can see.
So we're being dragged down. Something is pulling us?
But how would something below us pop the pythons from the top?
Someone could roll.
Pushing down?
Someone could roll me some sort of activity. This could be a deduction-based activity.
Okay.
Aha!
God damn it.
I guess that would be just a perception then.
I'd allow it.
Okay, cool.
But
Can I
instead
make
of
that check?
focusing... Well, remember, activities, guys. There are activities, not skills.
Oh, true. Okay. Ba 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 ba.
There are no perception activities. So, what would you?
No, there should be some.
Yep, there's
some
seek.
perception-based
There's seek,
ones.
there's sense motive.
Or am I just not trained?
This would probably be seek.
I'm an expert.
Seek would be to see, yes.
Um,
Sense motive would be to figure out what's happening, I'd say, in this case.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing some kind of wisdom-based thing.
Could. No, that doesn't make
Zandra,
sense.
it's quite obvious. Something is pulling down at you with enough force, it's causing the pythons to pop out.
We are definitely being pulled down.
We need to
But
get out
what are
whatever's
they-
underneath us.
What are they pulling at though?
You all hear the
well-
pinging of metal releasing from stone. And
So
then
if I,
you drop down another 5 feet.
River, I would like to let my halo out, and then I'll stick my head out the window so that I can like shine light outside of the balloon and see if there's anything below us.
You do so, but once again, unless someone gets out of the balloon and climbs down the basket or uses some mirror system, you're not going to be able to spot what's directly under the basket.
Okay.
Hold on.
I've
have
heard
a grappling
Undyne
hook.
say. I've heard Undyne and Podge say a few things.
I would let
Okay,
Podge
Undyne,
go
go
first.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No, Undyne, you go first.
I was just gonna say I wanted to roll an athleticism to like hook my legs on the balloon and essentially like lean down or like lower myself with
You
my
are
legs.
in the top level, so you would have to climb down to the lower level first.
Sure.
I have an idea, but none of you are going to like it.
I was also gonna say that
Podge
I have a
can-
grappling hook and rope, and I could tie that up
No, hold up.
inside the rope.
My
Try
familiar
that.
floats. Can I just boop Mimsley out the window and have him?
Do they
Kind of
float
float
or
down?
fly? Those are two different things. Floating would
I
mean
would
that
have to
they
float,
just
actually.
gently hover their way down to the bottom. So you'd boot Mimsley out. Mimsley would be able to yell something out while floating all the way down to the bottom of the hole.
No, it's like a little spirit, so it's like it like it doesn't fly like a bird, but it's like, you know, floating like a ghost.
Like a ghost.
Apathy just
Yeah.
brought 10 bodies
Okay,
to the dance.
I allow that then. Hello, as long as that is what the rules say it does. Apossier,
get
thank you so much.
I have another idea as well.
There's a scene going on right now, Apo, so I can't super shout you out well. Just go ahead and talk in the chat and say what you're doing, and I'll interact in the text. Go ahead, guys.
What were you
It
gonna
sounds
say,
like
Valentin?
Undyne, Valentin, and Zandra all have ideas.
Well, first I just need to ask real quick. Zandra, how far away from you boat?
I don't think it can float very far. As far as I'm concerned, our in-game, like the universal laws of it mean that it can only like float like, I don't know, 3
Whatever
feet?
your melee.
Yeah, what are my melee ranges? 5 feet?
We don't have time to wait.
All right.
Zandra will reach into her boobs or cleavage and pull out Scorpius. Scorpions can walk on like pretty much any surface, right? They can cling to walls and such.
Scorpius is very good at moving on vertical planes.
Perfect. Scorpius, climb down the side of the balloon and see what's underneath us. Is there anything pulling on the underside?
Can I see if I can hang onto Zandra's sword and float in midair?
You try that, it doesn't work.
Okay, so it still floats down. Okay, good. It's not.
Well, I see Zandra too, maybe like grabbing at some climbing gear, and Boria is going to help her get prepped if that's going to be a route that we're going to take.
And then I realized I have the perfect little climber who's built with climbing gear.
Well, he'll be able
in
to
his
see
little
what it
clothes.
is, but we might have to climb out to fight it.
Oh yeah, true.
Scorpius kind of shimmies down, and in your head you hear, Scorpius is about to see the... And then it just cuts off. Scorpius has no idea what Scorpius is looking at. Scorpius wants to come back up above the balloon now.
Come back! Scorpius, come back!
Scorpius rushes back up the side of the balloon and jumps as a rat-like, multi-jointed arm reaches up from the underside of the balloon, trying to snatch him up out of the air. It is long and terrible, like a tree branch.
Alright.
Oh, the rats have combined, and they're just a tether pulling us to the bottom.
This is a massive, multi-jointed, strange rat arm, at least 6 feet long, with multiple elbow joints on it. The rat arm retracts...
Wait, how many feet long?
6 feet long for the arm.
Okay.
The rat arm then retracts itself back down over the side of the balloon.
Alright. I would like to drop a mine.
Fuck.
Alright.
Not in the balloon, like below us.
So, like, how are you aiming this to the underside of the balloon?
I'm not aiming it, I'm just dropping it. Right. So...
How do you know when it's
If
going
it
to
re-
detonate?
Well...
So remember, you can't see whatever this creature's body is. It is directly underside the balloon, meaning that it is it is on the underside of the basket. So if you just drop something, it's just gonna fall past it.
No, I needed to. I need to place it on the ground anyway, so I can't do it that way.
I also have a climbing kit, so at this point, Boria and Zandra probably have like the harnesses and stuff on.
Yep, you guys are both geared up to go over the edge if you'd like.
I guess I'll need to retract my my core and just put it back into my weapon.
When you do that, remember the next time that the balloon drops, it will fall much further.
Yep, but Val and I are about to hop out of the balloon, so it will be 2 people lighter. 2 arguably big people lighter.
It doesn't matter if we drop much further if we just end up, losing everything in the first place.
True.
So
Sam and
we
Podge,
need to have something else.
what are you doing? Everyone seems to be readying themselves for some kind of battle.
Okay, yeah, so I did find out my familiar does levitate. It doesn't fly. So that is out of the question. Yeah, I guess I'm getting ready to throw hands. But I'm staying in the balloon for the time being.
So by my count, Valentin, Sam, and Podge are remaining in the balloon while Buria and Zandra go over the edge.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have climbing gear.
Dine, Zandra, and Burya, you guys have yourselves hooked in. You've got additional grapple points on the edge of the basket, or not? I'm assuming you're hooked into the rock,
I would say
not the
so.
basket.
Yeah.
Okay. You set up those additional grapple points, the two of you look at each other, and then you rappel down, swinging away from the basket. Do both of you have dark vision?
I do. Actually, hang on, I do have a climbing kit. I will also do the same, so they're not alone.
Yeah.
Anybody not have dark vision who's gone over the edge?
I don't, but I do have 15 feet of light around me.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't have dark vision, but I've got my halo out.
Y'all are glowing. As you swing down, you're able to see some massive shape that has pressed itself flat to the underside of the balloon with strange long pink limbs grapple the stone and pull itself through cracks on the stone, vanishing from the underside of the balloon.
Like a cat?
Yes.
Oh.
And it squeezes through tiny gaps in the stone below you all to disappear into the rocks.
Okay.
Well, that's not disturbing at all.
I would attempt to attack the pink fleshy arm that's holding the balloon.
There isn't anything holding the balloon anymore, but you can get a swing at it before it gets into the rocks. It's
we'll give it an attack of opportunity before it escapes.
You're not even able to really make out its entire form. It's just this weird,
big scary pink thing.
Furry. It's weird and furry with these long, like unnatural arms and limbs.
I attack the furry. Hang on.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to attack.
Please do.
Motherfucker. I rolled too hard.
That'll hit. Roll your damage, Zandra. You sever a limb from it, Zandra. One of its strange, freakish-like arms is woven entirely through. You could catch it if you'd like.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Or you could let it fall down into the pit below.
Don't let it escape.
I will try and catch it.
While you're catching it, I'm just gonna try to.
The creature has a reaction to it taking damage. So give
do I
me
need
a
to
second.
make like a reflex saver to catch it or something?
No, you just have it. You catch it as a horrifying sonic cry cracks the rocks that it's currently fitting into and blasts all three of you on your ropes backwards. So this way you're swinging as it pushes you with just the strange screech it makes. And give me a minute. I have to have you guys roll some saves.
Okay.
Hang on. Before I do that, can I make an attempt to roll and recall knowledge on it?
I'll allow it. This is happening simultaneously.
Oh, so for the best.
Burya will have hit as well, so Burya, roll your damage. And Valentin, you have no idea what the fuck this thing is. Could be another holdover from the God War. It would make sense for it to be down this deep. You rolled that damage targeting Oasis accidentally. I'll heal them the HP.
Thank you, I apologize.
That's alright.
Is there a map visible?
No, there is not. There's the combat tracker, though. But I didn't have the creature as targetable yet because I don't want you seeing what it is. So it is on the combat tracker, and I'm targeting right now Valentin with it. I have to make it its turn, don't I, now with the new system?
Sorry, I apologize.
That's okay.
My expertise is in navigating, like, noble dinners, not navigating the dark depths of this place.
Alright, so this is going to force a fort save on all of you. You should see it rolling now.
Fuck.
Oh, hold on, I guess I got to do it in a different way. A moment.
I will say whatever updates they've done are significantly cleaner.
Valentin, can you guys see those results? That wasn't a secret check, was it?
Oh,
Valentin, would you like to spend a hero point?
I don't have a hero point, so...
Oh, no.
I used it to try to craft a satchel bag for Scorpius.
Scorpius. Don't you remember him saying, I guess I don't need that hero point. I surely will not require it later.
This is a sonic cry that blasts you all backwards as the sound, you don't hear it. Whatever it is too high a pitch. The three of you instead feel its manifestation in your nerves and your bones.
Ooh.
What happens is incapacitating pain. It doesn't actually cause any damage, but it does. It's like as if your bones were suddenly grabbed and shaken with you inside them. The two of you succeeded your save, meaning that you are only both sickened for 1 round. Valentin, with a critical failure, is deafened and stunned for 3 rounds.
Holy shit.
With how far you are all blasted backwards, you're beginning to swing, and because just the way that you set up your grapple points, you're going to wind up swinging under the basket and slamming face first with some force against the rock walls, unless something is done to arrest your falls. Valentin can do nothing to protect himself as he is in critical pain that is down to his very nerves, having been attacked. People
I'm just silent and stoic, guys.
Everyone roll me initiative, and that is how we are going to start this encounter out.
Fuck yeah. I hope I roll higher than Valentin so I can actually help.
God damn it.
1 second.
Roll the 4. Of course Valentin's gonna roll
Oh.
really high.
Valentin, you
Help.
you stupid bitch! I'm trying to help you!
I would respond, but I'm currently stunned.
I'm actually gonna give him a negative 12 to his roll.
That makes sense. Yeah, why would he act first?
Yeah, he's very stunned right now.
Unless, whoa, wow, Sam, holy shit. The
Sam,
one person who would definitely
Yeah.
have what?
Sam, as you're trying to figure out what happened, a small object falls into the basket beside you, Podge, and oh, it's only you and Podge in there. A small object falls into the basket beside you all.
Oh.
I'll look at it.
It appears to be a round object made out of some kind of sticky gunk that has a small wick at the top of it, which is currently heading down directly to the bottom of the sticky substance.
Ugh. Get rid of the icky sticky, please.
Oh god.
Can I step on it?
Well, it's in his hands.
Oh. I thought he just looked at it.
Yeah, he
then
said
it-
I look
is-
at it. He didn't say I pick it up.
Yeah.
It then explodes.
If it looks sticky, I would not be picking it up. Huh?
Do you have dark vision?
I think I have low light. Yeah, low light.
In that case, you were able to tell it looks sticky. Do you not pick it up?
Okay. I do not pick it up.
All right.
I will attempt to grab an object nearby and sort of like knock it out without touching it, if I can.
Sure, yeah. You want to
Is
knock
there
it
any-
out, so this way it will be flying through the air directly towards the people swinging towards it. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, knock it out towards Valentin. Maybe you'll blow him up
I mean,
since you failed to last time.
Do you just
I
react
just want
quickly
it
and
not
knock
in the
it out?
balloon.
All right, you knock it out of the basket, and this object is now airborne, headed right towards. I'll roll a d6, and that'll decide who it's on.
We all know who is going to go towards.
Towards Valentin, that's correct.
Yep.
So Valentin is in massive, awful pain, and midair, flying towards him, is now some sort of strange, sticky object with a fuse that's lit and hissing down.
What kind of Three Stooges bullshit is this?
It's a good thing that I left my Goblin Isekai book in the balloon so that someone can finish the story.
Your legacy will be carried on.
Yeah.
Sam, that was your first action.
It's too bad I can't read comics.
What are you doing?
What are you doing for your other actions, Riley?
Sorry, my Discord is kind of dying for some reason. I'm not sure
No
why.
worries.
Discord's
Yeah,
been
just
doing
keeps
that this
making
entire
me
month
connecting.
for everybody.
Yeah. Can I see any of the creature from where I am in the balloon?
No.
No,
You also
okay.
have no idea where that object came from.
Yeah, it fell into the
Yeah.
balloon. Presumably from above?
Can I make an active perception check to try see where it came from?
Absolutely.
That was seek. You said to do that.
It is seek, yes.
Whereabouts is that under activities? So many.
I'm just going to update the music to Twitch and players. Wait for this roll.
Whereabouts is seek under in the thing?
You can just search for it, remember.
It's a good thing I reinforced the basket with gal.
How do I search? I'm dumb.
It's in the very bottom, so if you go to the activities page, by the plus and the minus, there's an open box. The magnifying glass looks like a hook. But that's the search box there.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know why that rolled a secret, but...
Because it should be. It's a seek.
Because you don't know what you got.
Oh, okay. Is it set up by default?
Sorry, I don't know what's going on with the Sirenscape. Give me a second. It's been real fucky-wucky today.
What hasn't been really fucky-wucky for you today?
Ugh, everything's been fucky-wucky for this entire month.
Exactly.
Give the bard a
So that was a
break.
rhetorical question. Hashtag give the bard a break. The man's been playing for 5 hours. He's been doing the set for 3 weeks in a row. He did it for Reno like 3 times last week.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm dying.
I don't know, just give the bard a break, man! There are only so many times one can be told to play Freebird on a lute before they lose their fucking mind.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
This thing, I'm gonna try to find them.
It takes all kinds.
Is this the better music that I wanted?
If you want
Oh my
some
god,
creepy
was that
stuff,
the
The hell's-
fucking Vine boom?
I would recommend any of the Curse of Strahd music or the Hell's Rebels sound sets if you own them.
On Sirenscape?
Yep.
I actually own all of them. I'll check out Hell's Rebels real quick.
Yep.
That's one I've
So
never played
Hell's-
before. I
Rebels is
had a perfect playlist actually made and set up, but it's not playing correctly. It was a custom playlist that I made.
Yeah, I would use that or any of the Curse of Strahd shit.
Yeah, I
'Cause
use
some of the
a
Death- like the
lot.
Death House backing.
I use a lot
Yeah.
of the Curse of Strahd shit.
It's good. The Hell's Rebels music is pretty good. It's intense.
Let me just check something, guys. Sorry. I'm just gonna have this play. Okay. All right. Sam, with a 31, you spot above you 2 strange, awful, hideous creatures clinging to the rocks. And in a moment, you'll see them all brought up before you.
Oh my god.
It's little guys.
Where do we get their stats?
Did that actually show you their stats, too?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please disregard that. This is what I meant to share with you.
They're so cute.
Oh no, they're hot!
They are
They're
currently
hideous.
They
Those
are-
don't look hideous to me.
they are
Yeah,
currently
kinda sexy.
holding a bandolier of various weapons and grenades as they cling to the stones above you. When you look up, they look down at you and realize that they've been spotted, and they disappeared through a hole in the rock. That's 2 actions, Sam. 3rd action.
Damn, y'all might get to hear the goblin mating cry.
Jesus.
Leave it to a group of monster fuckers to be besieged.
I don't really
by
have
them.
anything that I can do with one action, so I would just make it aware to Pod and sort of point them out.
There are assist things that you could do probably, right? On the activities page. If you look up like athletics or something, you might be able to do something to help Valentin.
I still have yet to hear an argument for why were-rats aren't as hot as werewolves.
Not. Anyway,
Oh, I don't really know of
Yeah,
Valentin's
that's a good
current
argument.
dilemma, right?
You can see him.
I mean,
he's
like
convulsing.
Yeah.
you
Valentin-
can choose to see me.
What? Okay, fair enough. He could choose to see you. Valentin, what? What situation? What do you look like as you're like this?
Let me figure this out by rolling a performance. How good do I look when stunned? I
Well,
guess
the problem
I just
is
do
it's
the.
not that you're stunned, like shocked, stiff. It's that you are in the worst pain of your life as all of your nerves contract. It's like being electrocuted, but the opposite, where you're crumpling in on yourself because your very bones are vibrating. Something bones don't normally do.
I guess I go into the default pose of anyone, and that's to T-pose.
He T-poses, it's convulsing and jittering as he's swinging back towards the rock and the presumably explosive you've yeeted at his face.
And I just go.
I shared some skills that could work.
I honestly don't know why you keep on asking these type of questions, because I don't feel like it would make a difference to Sam. I could be going like, Sam, please, anyone save me, and Sam would still just go. Well,
He looks very vulnerable and submissive right now, if that helps, Sam.
I look very beatable.
Well,
Oh my God.
you know what? I'm gonna pass this over to someone else and cast guidance on Podge.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
What does that do to me?
Guidance gives you a D4 to add. Well, I'm thinking about.
No,
Fucking
it gives
D&D.
you a +1 status bonus to one attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check target attempts before the duration ends, and it is. Which duration? Until the start of my next turn. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to apply the effect to you.
I think you might have to like click on me and then click on the skill, like to cast the skill.
Yeah, you have to be targeting Podge. Like I was accidentally targeting Oasis and then did damage to Oasis. Oopsie.
Okay, and did that work?
No, what are you trying to do?
No. Trying to apply guidance. Oh no, there we go. Got it.
You gotta target and then do effect.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, because you have
You
to be
just-
targeting me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm targeting you. I click cast spell. Is it somewhere else?
That I don't. There should be like a. So for me, like if I were to cast protection, when I look at that spell, there's a little like asterisk thingy that says apply all actions from this activity. Like it's a button that looks like a star.
It'll be in your
Fuck that.
actions.
Oh, it's a. Oh, okay.
Let me check, Sam. In your actions,
Like I
I
see
see
it there,
guidance.
and
Yeah,
I've
there's a
clicked
little
it.
man breaking it down.
Yeah, I've clicked on it, but I have not seen it do anything.
Yeah.
That's weird. Don't worry about it. Just tell us what it does.
Yeah. It just gives a +1 to basically any roll.
Okay, you have a +1 to your roll.
Yep.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. In front of you, Buria, Zandra, and Valentin, all of you are able to see more of the rock beginning to crack and fall away, as if something big was just behind that rock face.
Any bright ideas?
Gain a hero point, Valentin. Gain a hero point, that was funny.
Oh, I just did the same thing I did earlier.
Yeah, but the timing is all about timing, baby.
Can I, so is there like a clear definition of where the rock is beginning to crumble away and where there's like standard, like solid rock?
Yes. What do you need it for, though?
I was just hoping that I could like pose up next to the edge of that, so whatever comes through, I could be ready to attack it.
Yes, on your
You're gonna
turn
swing
you can
towards
try
the
to aim and try to swing to the side of the area where it's mostly falling away.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Is anyone going to do anything for Valentin, though? He is not able to stop himself at all from hitting the face of the rock at full speed.
It's gonna be on his turn that's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna go before me, so I'm just waiting to see.
Well, it's your turn now, Buria.
Oh, hell yeah. So I see that Valentin is a useless little mess, and I think that's real cute. So I go over and I'm going to try to maneuver myself to swing around, grab him, and then put my back to the wall so that I take the brunt of whatever happens when we hit it.
Sure, that works. I think that this is going to be in activities. You were going to be definitely ending with arrest a fall. Okay?
Yep.
Activity-wise, though, you've got to make it over to him first. I feel like that's going to be some sort of athletic action. So let's see. What would be valuable?
I looked at the athletic stuff earlier. Reposition.
A reposition sounds good to me. Yes, you'll be repositioning yourself. Do you have a hero point?
I don't know. We all
think you
start with
used one.
one.
You all start with one. Damn.
And you used one earlier, so...
Remember, chat, you can always sub and give the player of your choice a hero point. So,
Yeah, come on! please.
It's so nice to get kicked in the face when I can't even feel it.
I'm trying so hard to help you. Why are you being mean to me?
so, Buria, you kind of heft yourself, swinging and changing the direction of where you're going, and unfortunately, you and Valentin's ropes get tangled up together as you're swinging. Meaning that now your ropes are constantly swinging you guys around each other like some awful carousel. And the threat is no longer currently slamming the wall, it's the fact that you're both about to slam into each other.
Shit. Okay, well that was my first action on my turn.
Yep. You're getting dizzy and being spun around constantly now.
I'm going to change tactics since I'm spinning towards him anyway. I'm gonna grapple. I'm gonna grab onto him.
Okay, you
So I'm
go.
going to make it an intentional sort of, or maybe I could shove. I don't know.
Up to you. Do you want to shove or do you want to grab him?
Well, I was going to make sure that we don't hit the wall.
The problem
I'm hitting
is
the
that
wall.
the
and
problem
then we're
is
spinning.
even if you grapple him now, you're going to be constantly spinning. So you're either both going to hit the wall, or one of you is going to hit the wall for the other.
I would like to hit the wall for the other person. So whatever I need to do
You're gonna
to
need
make
to.
that happen.
It's gonna. Well, you're gonna need another grapple first to grab him, and then you're gonna need a way to stop yourselves from spinning.
I'm probably gonna grapple then, and I'm gonna arrest a fall.
It'll be grab an edge. Rest of falls for when you have a fly speed. I was wrong on that. Well, another critical failure of the day.
I want to cry. I'm trying to take damage for my friend, and I am fucking everything up. I cannot do anything right today.
In all the spinning around, you do grab a hold of him, and you kind of try to tug him into you, but because of the spinning, things get confused, and you guys end up in a web of ropes that are now very much headed towards the wall, with both of you about to slam into it together. Maybe, like, you've managed to somehow face him horizontally, and now you're sitting on his back, or you've got him held up like a ballerina, but it looks quite comical, and the situation worsens.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna do grab edge, but this time the way that I'm going to do it is if we're spinning, I'm gonna use my, like, longer arm, 'cause I'm taller than he is. I'm gonna use my arms or my feet or something to, like, try to grab it and then push with all of my might to make sure that it, redirect or arrest our momentum. So I'm still gonna try to break his slam, essentially.
Go ahead. I believe in you. What are the odds that you'll get 3 critical failures in one turn?
Don't talk to me about that. I'm gonna cry. I had it and then I lost it. Hang on.
I believe in you, Undyne.
I don't believe in me. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Maybe that's why you failed these rolls. You need to believe.
You need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay, maybe I need to just do nothing.
Hey,
Trivalent.
Undyne, even if you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you.
Well, let me actually. I've got the shield. What is this?
Are you gonna shield bash me?
No, I can shield block, but I don't have my shield. Doesn't matter.
Your friends believe in you, therefore you cannot fail.
Where is this fucking
grab an edge?
thing?
It's under arrest a fall. Specialty basic actions.
Okay, it's in specialty, that's why. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Don't sweat it.
It's grab an edge, not grab an edgy person.
Okay.
Critical success!
Yay!
Go!
So, after all of this fumbling around, you and Valentin becoming some sort of weird, horrible web of people, you riding him or more, you successfully manage to somehow slam into the wall at an angle that your armor absorbs most of the blow, while holding on to the convulsing Valentin so he is uninjured as well. Unfortunately, your ropes are so tangled up together that you guys are basically in some sort of weird shibari forced together position. With absolutely no movement capable from either of you at this point. Until someone takes some time to untangle you, you are currently hanging here directly in front of the rock face.
I don't even know where this ball gag came from.
Oh my god.
And at this
I just
point,
carried it around with me just in case.
At
It's
this
because you're
point,
flailing. We put it in your mouth to keep you from biting your tongue.
at this point,
Yeah.
I am introducing a map.
Ooh.
Oh, tell us the map's name.
I was gonna say this.
Ignore the title of the map. It doesn't matter. It's GL Void Dragon Lair Underdark. There is no Void Dragon.
That's what someone who
Damn.
threw a void dragon in would say.
So are you saying we can avoid dragging these nuts across your face?
Oh my god. That's brilliant. You're so smart. Dr. Biscuits left.
No!
Baby.
I'm sorry, my D's nuts joke was too much for him.
It
too
was.
powerful.
I almost hung up instead of turning off my camera. Okay.
All of you should see each other on the map now.
I've forgotten how to open that.
Go to images, or just find your token. Can someone help him? Player point. It's different for DMs.
So you on your character sheet, there's your icon and then the smaller icon. You gotta click the smaller icon, and then there's a little thing will open up, and then you click the little it's like a target button.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. I retained some information about this.
Open token.
Very
link
minimal.
app, if any.
Yes, that.
Yeah. God, Zandra's hot. Okay. Anyway.
That was out loud.
I know.
Anyways, is everyone on the map?
Yes.
I am.
Okay. So, I'm going to just change out the movement a little bit because it's a little hard to do different heights. So, Valentin and Burya, you're more over that way right now.
Okay.
The rock face
Oh, the kid.
directly behind Burya and Valentin crumbles and falls away.
Oh no, it's a void dragon.
Oh, it looks like a creepy rat. Like, what are those? What's the monster in Monster Hunter that looks like a penis? Starts with a K.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a kazoo.
It looks like that parasite that gets inside your pee hole in the Amazon.
Oh, like parasites. Stop, please. Cease. I don't have a pee. Well, I do have a pee hole. I don't have a penis hole though.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, look, it's Destrachan!
Oh, that's the Gluck Gluck 9000.
No, I hate it.
Its arms are long, pink, and rat-like. Its body is furry and brown. Its rat-like face peels back to open up into this awful open maw as it's gonna go ahead and bite at Burya.
Ah, Destrachan! Damn it!
Yamate kudasai.
28 will hit Burya,
Fucking hell.
and it deals 22 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
Some
Am
of
I
it
gonna die
piercing,
tied up to Valentin?
some of it
that's
piercing,
that's
some of
a
it
third of my
sonic.
health.
It then is going to focus its harmonics against a single item within range.
It's harmonics.
And it rears up, trying to find where you guys are connected. And it shrieks. A chunk of the basket takes 29 damage. I'm sorry, Burya, it was still targeting you. That damage should not have been dealt to you. Let me fix that.
Well, she is kind of a basket case. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boom.
Mean.
River, what CR level is this creature?
Phoebe checked the balance of it. I gotta heal you back 29. That's only supposed to be against an object, what it just did. It wasn't meant to deal damage to you.
Yep.
So if I heal you back 29, you're at that much damage. Anyways, it shrieks, and a chunk of the basket near where everybody's ropes have their second tether point breaks. Sam, you see as the bits of wicker go flying everywhere.
Oh boy.
Podge,
Hi.
you're up.
So this Destrachan is.
It's not a
like,
Destrachan, I just wasn't able to hide its name.
this rat creature. Is it hanging on the wall or is it hanging on the?
It's inside a tunnel that it has cracked through the rock right now.
Okay, but it's not like hanging on the wall. It's like in a tunnel.
Yep, and
Yeah.
you can't see it. It's under the basket.
Okay, and what about the rat guys throwing grenades?
They went back in
Where?
through cracks in the rock to your northwest.
Okay.
That way.
I'm gonna
Okay.
shout up as a free action. There's something down here. We're indisposed.
Can I try to? Okay, can I try to climb up onto the edge of the basket?
Yeah, sure. You climb up onto the edge of the basket.
And can I see the hole that
Nope.
it went in?
Which, the rat folk? Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, I can. And how far away is the hole the rat folk went in?
30 feet.
Okay. I am going to. Okay, you can tell me if this is too extra. If I were to cast Grim Tendrils up toward that hole, which is a 30-foot line, like would the tendrils go in the hole?
Let me check.
DM John, may I put my tentacles in your hole, please?
May I put the tentacles in the hole?
As long as the creature's within that 30-feet line, you will hit it.
Okay.
But if it's moved further than 30 feet from you, meaning if it's not in the 5-foot spot of the hole, you won't be able to hit it. Once it comes into view again, you will be.
Okay. Okay, then instead, I think it's smarter to, so Buria and Valentin are like dangling under the basket, right?
Yes, and they're tied together from their ropes. If you take an action, you can untangle the ropes and give Buria movement back. Valentin's still going to be hanging like a slab of meat.
I think that's what I'm going to try to do. So what activity is that? Release, like maybe? Because that's like a manipulate type thing. If I do release.
A what now?
Maybe sleight of hand.
It'll be a slight, like a thievery.
A thievery?
Yeah, something under thievery.
Okay. The only things I have under thievery are like disable a device. Oh no, the only things under thievery are common objects, steal, disable a device, or pick a lock.
Disable device sounds right to me.
Okay. Do I need to target anything to roll this?
I'm a tool.
Nope, just use it.
Well.
A critical failure. You make the situation worse.
You can't use your hero
There's
point.
a snapping sound.
I want to use a hero point!
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let's try that again.
Oh my god, that was so nearly cocked the right way.
I know.
A regular failure. You don't make the situation worse, but you don't make it better. That was one action.
Okay.
Significantly better than breaking the rail.
Okay, in that case...
You have guidance, whatever that does.
It's +1 for
yeah.
any roll.
Yeah, so that... I mean, adding +1 to that would not make it a success, though.
Correct.
Also, disabling a device is 2 actions. So I have 1 action left.
Correct.
Frick. Yes, Gary, frick. Trying to see what I got. That's what I can do. 1 action. Okay. I will... You know what? Okay. So... Sam is next to me, correct?
Yes.
I will use Stoke the Heart on you. My patron fills a creature with fervor, empowering their blows. Target gains +2 status bonus to damage rolls. So if you're gonna hit something, you can smack it harder.
Nice.
So I will do that.
I can't wait to see this somehow used on Valentin.
And then...
I do have AoE.
I fixed your targeting
now
for you, Podge.
Check. Pardon?
I fixed your targeting for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then I should be able to just... There we go. Okay.
What was that, Valentin?
I was just gonna say, I announced that I'm gonna have a birthday stream with a V. Immediately River starts bullying me.
I know what you're talking about. What does this magic look like, Podge?
So... I kind of place my hand on Sam's bony hand, and like red tendrils kind of come out of my fingertips and wrap around his hand, kind of like a bracelet before they travel up his arm, and then since he doesn't really have a heart, they kind of fill the cavity of his chest and make like a little magical girl kind of like heart, and it's like very sparkly. But it's red.
Sparkly
It's like a
part.
vibrant red. Yeah.
Like a really cool womb tattoo that's not a womb tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have a three-dimensional
It's like a magical
wound
girl
pattern in my
heart, like,
ribcage.
and it's like spinning.
All right.
No.
End your turn, Podge.
It's a
Combat
wound
tracker.
tattoo on his bone.
And
there.
my turn.
Valentin, what does stunned 3 do?
What?
What does stunned 3 do?
Why?
Do you know?
What do you mean? Why are you asking me?
Because it's inflicted on your character currently.
Do you need me to explain it?
Yeah, please do.
Alrighty. So basically, this is how many total actions you're going to lose. A total of 3 actions this round. And then you are reduced to stunned 0. Meaning, you now have your reactions available.
Okay.
You hear, well, you don't hear, right, you're deafened, meaning that you don't hear any warning before you suddenly explode.
Oh,
Shit.
sweet.
As everyone forgot about the thing that had been attached to you.
Oh, I didn't forget about it. I just can't do anything about it.
And this is splash damage. Dealing 8 damage to Valentin and a bit of splash damage to Burya.
I remember the good old days when I was a fighter, and this was not detrimental to my health.
Alright. Zandra, you're up.
That's my turn.
Okay, so when I said that I wanted to be like, was this something you said that I could wait to do? Because when I was saying I wanted
Yes.
to be perched up next to the edge.
Yeah, you had to wait for your turn.
So when we were swinging, like, cause weren't Burya, Valentin, and I all swinging in the same direction?
Yes, towards the creature there. So remember, the 10 feet square is the basket, so you're going that way. The way that it was kind of laid out was just kind of like so.
Okay. So they just swung before me.
Yep, they swung before you. This is all happening in the same few seconds. And Burya, remember, too, did a lot of missed checks, which changed their trajectory heavily on, like, this rotating thing. For a little bit, they were, like, rotating out to the side, both of them around each other, like this.
Okay.
Burya managed to save them both from rotating very badly with a critical success.
So I can make a check to swing and land, like, to the right here?
Yeah, wherever you'd like.
Okay. What check would
Reposition.
I need to do? Reposition?
Yep. To safely hit the wall, it's a reposition and then grab an edge. That is a failure to reposition, meaning that you are still going straight on towards the creature.
I'll use my hero point.
Okay.
And then do I need to do anything else? Reroll again?
Yep, reroll it. That's a success.
Okay.
Nice.
So you wanted to land to the right here, correct?
Yep.
Okay, you swing your way over to the side, and now I need you to roll grab an edge to successfully prevent yourself from hitting the side of the wall.
Okay.
Another critical success as Zandra, you slam both feet against the side of the wall in a perfect position to strike, and you are technically flanking the beast with Valentin, meaning that you're, I'm gonna give it the, off-guard effect real quick.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
We are in a
Go.
parallel universe because Val is crushing it today, and we're all eating shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
somehow
right.
luck is flit. Luck is upside down right now. I've got
Everything
a
is
one-
reversed
my one
today.
It's backwards.
Let's go.
Alright, go ahead and roll against it. Hello! Thanks to the hydrate!
Oh, is that a crit?
Let's see. This, for
Tell
some
me that
reason,
I'm this.
counted as a multi-attack.
Yeah, I also don't know why it's doing only +5. It should be +15.
Yes, because it was counting it as a multi-attack. I'm not sure why. Did you click the correct button?
Yep, I did. I did plus. Yeah, I did the first one. I don't know why I took the third one.
Let me try something. It rolled correctly for me when I did it. I'm gonna just calculate the 19 because I feel like you get shit on enough and give that the +15 instead of the +5, meaning that with a total of it'll be a 34. That is correct. And a 34 is, let's see if it's a crit. Not a crit!
Okay, I'll just roll normal damage then.
You carve into the creature, dealing 21 points of damage, just barely able to get through its strange and awkward hide.
Does it feel like I'm doing less damage than normal?
No, it does not.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, well that's all 3 of my actions, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
It's not that you did less damage, it's that this thing has a really thick hide, so it's hard to hit in the first place.
Reduction.
Yeah, no actual reduction, just the fact that it's got a high AC.
So flavor.
Yep. A guy pops out of a hole above the cart and is going to see how much you like catching things, Podge.
When you said a guy, I just thought it was going to be like a random man.
The Mirror Man shows up.
Yeah.
That is a hit on Podge as a sticky device. What it does is it spits something out of its mouth into its hand, it lights the fuse, and then just kind of tosses it towards you.
What the fuck?
It sticks to the top of your head and then detonates.
Ow. Good thing I have no brain cells.
Dealing 9 damage to Podge and 2 splash damage to Riley, as well as 2 splash damage to the basket.
My little ahoge, the little heart thing on top of my head, is like on fire, like a little fuse.
God, I love a Hoge.
Nah, you're thinking of Ahegao.
The creature then rushes back into its tunnel. Only for another one of them to come running out and do the same spit thing. This one is hurling it at Riley.
You mean Sam?
I can't believe they're spitting on us without consent.
This is a miss. It lands in the basket. Sam, are you doing anything with it?
Can I attempt to use my reaction to hit it into the big rat thing?
No, that would be too much, and it's under the basket, remember, the big rat thing. So you can use your reaction to try to get it out of the basket, but remember, it is sticky. This is a thievery. It's a steal.
To get it out of the basket, and I will purposely aim away from what side the party's on this time.
I thought so. Roll me a steal to pick it up.
A steal?
Steal or a pickpocket. If you don't have access to those, I'll take a disabled device as well. Just something that is dexterous with your hands. A failure! It sticks to your hands and detonates in your hands, dealing splash damage to you and to Podge.
Ow.
And the basket.
Yeah, so quick reminder to everybody in the chat that if you subscribe to River, not only do you support this channel and the people on it, but you also can give us hero points to, I don't know, ease our suffering?
Yeah.
Or you could just give it to
now
the
know
rat
how
god.
I feel.
You could just give it to the rat god.
Yeah, this is a rare thing where Valtria is rolling hot and everyone else is rolling poor.
Man, you guys finally know what it's like to be Zandra.
Well, I've rolled okay. I just rolled poorly on one check, and that's
Sam.
just fucked me over.
You're also deafened too now, Valentin.
Sorry, what? I couldn't fucking hear you.
That's some commitment.
Okay. So I can't see the two rat things that were coming out of the tunnels, right?
Nope, they just keep dipping back into their tunnels anytime that they finish spitting and throwing something at you.
You could ready an action.
I will... Like, I can see the big thing, though, if I, like, look out the basket.
No. You would have to be down under the basket.
Okay, so it is quite far down.
No, it's not that it's far down. It's that it is directly under the basket.
Oh, okay.
Tell me right now, without getting out of your chair, what is directly on the bottom side of your chair? That's the problem. Is that it's not that it's like big, it's not that it's far, it's that it's at an angle where it is directly underneath what you're sitting on.
Joke's on you. I carry a mirror with me at all times in order to be able to see my balls.
Yes, if you...
angle.
That's terrifying, but
Why did you have to say balls?
If the players did come up with a clever method of being able to see underneath at that angle, then yes, it would work. Also, I'm going to put on my River Depart sweater.
Can Sam detach his own body? Like, does your head have to be attached to your body, my guy?
We actually have had this conversation before, and we landed on yes.
There is a feat you can do to, like, specifically use it with, like, combat implications, but...
I mean, this isn't necessarily combat, it's just perception.
I mean, it's a long fall down, so, like, losing my skull down there, not great.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if his skull just plummets all the way down to the bottom of the hole? His perception's all the way down there. He's trying to pilot his head up several kilometers away.
Yeah. Is there any rules in Pathfinder against casting multiple spells?
As long as you got the actions for it.
Okay.
As far as I know, Phoebe's not here today.
Yeah, it'll list the action economy for each of those spells.
Yeah, it takes a while, right? They take like 30 days to come in. Business days, not like day days.
Oh my god.
Yep, I will reapply guidance to Pod, and I will ready to cast Electric Arc when the two rat things start popping out of the tunnel.
Proud of you.
And that will be everything.
Burya!
Ooh. So Valencia and I are still tied together.
Yes, but Podge was unable to untie you, so you have 0 movement right now.
Okay.
You'd have to take a full action to try to give yourself movement by forcing you to swing by pushing off from the wall.
I will do that, because I think that's better than just being stuck here doing nothing.
Okay, roll me another reposition.
Let me see as well first if I have... I think that's on my weapon. Okay. I wish I had spells. I miss being a cleric.
You can also try to, like, untangle yourself, Burya.
I'm gonna use escape.
Oh, I'll allow it. I'm sorry, but you failed to escape.
Can I do it again? Can I just keep trying to do it?
As long as you have actions.
Okay.
Great.
You successfully escape out of all of the ropes, out of everything, out of your harness.
Sly,
Oh,
you could have helped prevent this from happening, and I just need you to know that this is, I'm blaming you for this. This is your fault, officially.
Roll me grab an edge as you are now free falling.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's see.
Don't cry.
Grab my foot. Grab my foot.
I'm fragile right now. Okay, it's grab an edge. Hang on.
Oh right, I forgot to show chat the map.
Grab an edge. Okay.
It wrecked the herd. Fly. Fucking
With a critical success, what edge do you want to grab onto? You could get into the tunnel where this creature had come out of. You could grab onto the rock edges. You could grab onto the bottom of the balloon basket, or you could hold onto Valentin's ankles.
I want to go into the tunnel so that I don't have to worry about being by the thing, but I'm gonna do it in a cool way. Like, I want to grab onto, essentially I start free falling. I was kind of tangled up with Valentin, but I'm gonna use one of the loose ropes to swing myself into the room with the creepy rat thing and land on my feet.
Once again, Burya turns a critical failure into a critical success. As she begins plummeting, she last minute grabs onto the edge of the rope and kind of in a one-handed pirate swing, flailing her trident, lands expertly in the tunnel with the creature.
Making moves in silence, baby!
That was 3 actions, though.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Can I just say this would be such a good fucking movie or episode of something? I can picture it perfectly in my brain. It's so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wrote it to give... I always write my games to give you guys those badass moments.
Yep.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, I feel really badass right now.
Oh my god. I feel really ass right now. Yep.
All right, and now it's pretty pissed at Zandra, so it's going to try to take a chunk out of her.
Take a bite out of crime.
It's a miss with its jaws. Second attack with its claws.
Fuck.
That's a hit.
That's the AC. Fuck.
14 damage, nearly its minimum amount.
Hey! Wow! This is great! This fight's going so well, guys, isn't it?
One of its weird rat arms swings at Valentin. Natural 20!
Critical! Oh my god.
If you kill Valentin right now,
You can't
swear to God.
read the Goblin Isekai book.
It's a lot of dice.
No, the goblin... The Isekai book is safe.
36
Who will read
damage.
Jesus.
I've been in this place before.
Valentin does his best fighting at 1 HP. Podge.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm...
Look, the best thing about having all of my nerves completely stunned at the moment is that I can't feel any pain.
Oh, you're not stunned anymore. Stunned 3 wore off. You're stunned 0 now, meaning all your nerves apart from your ears are working again.
Oh fuck.
Well,
Leave it to you to let Valentin once he finds a single bright side, and immediately you turn it around and be like, psych.
I can't at least let other people know that I'm in pain, which means I still got my my image intact.
Oh my god.
Can I hold my action until the rat boys pop out again?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes 2 actions to prepare 1 reaction, meaning that you still have 1 action, too.
You can't hold your turn?
No, you can't
I
hold
guess
your whole
it's
turn,
different
no.
now.
Okay, so I still have 1.
Yep.
Oh, good. Can I... Oh, no, trying to untangle them is 2 actions. Never mind. Trying to think.
We're really stuck between a rock and a rat place.
We are. I guess I will... I want to, like, walk along the edge of the basket to be as close to the wall as possible.
You do so?
Okay. Yes.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. What action do you prepare?
I'm preparing. I'm gonna do grim tendrils up the wall when they pop out.
Go ahead, Valentin. You're no longer stunned. You're just deaf.
Okay.
You're tangled up in rope. Move of 0 right now.
Don't need to move in order to shoot.
Yeah. Pew pew, motherfucker.
The creature is still off guard with the angle that you and Zandra are on.
Yeah. I just guess I hold up my gun with one arm, brace myself, and with my other hand, I just hold over my ear and I just go.
You don't need to.
Mop. Mop. Anyway, here's my attack. That's right. I will use my hero point that you so graciously gave me.
You are welcome. And it turned it into a regular hit.
Oh, regular hit. Amazing.
Oh my god.
Here, take this.
Zandra, what did you do to them?
Look, it's about time. I've put up with it enough, okay?
Hang on. I guess I just gotta. I use my second action to reload and my third action to attack again.
River, this is a dream sequence, right?
Oh, that's a critical miss.
A critical miss. What happens on a critical miss with your gun?
Misfire?
I don't think there is misfires, but let me double check.
There was for Gunslinger, but that's not
In
in first
Pathfinder
edition.
First Edition, yeah.
Yep.
Failure.
I'll give you an option. Either one, it jams, you'll need an action to clear it, or two, you drop it and can spend a reaction to try to catch it right now.
I think I'll jam it.
Okay, the gun jams. End your turn.
I will. What a good day.
Zandra, he shot it in like the butt cheek. You're up.
Oh hell yeah, perfect. Well, I will take 2 actions just attacking it, I guess, for now.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
Hell yeah, a hit. Cha!
Jesus, good damage too.
Okay, and then second action.
Yep.
Oh, that was almost a 20. That's crazy.
A miss.
Damn. All right, and as my final action, I will do a just a ray shield.
Okay, you raise your shield up.
All right.
Prepared actions trigger. Podge.
All right, I'm shooting the grim tendrils at the boys on the thing.
The boys in the yard.
You're only going to be able to hit the one of them who's come out, so target him.
Yeah.
Control left click.
Did it work?
Nope.
Nope, that's targeting Sam.
And you control left click on Sam to get rid of your targeting on him. Perfect.
There we go. Okay. And we're gonna cast Grim Tendrils. Where'd you go, Grim Tendrils? So it has to succeed,
Yep, there should be a button to make you roll it. It succeeds!
Okay, so it takes half damage.
Yep, so when you roll the damage, it should auto-calculate it. And what does this look
Roll the
like?
damage for this. It is like... It's like shadow tentacles, basically, like scurrying up the wall and like whipping back and forth really quickly, but they're all made of like not incorporeal, but like they look like really dense shadow.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my shadow back and forth.
That's what it looks like. Okay, so to roll damage for this, I had this open because there's no button for it.
There should be a button for it.
It's not showing me a button for it.
Hit the gear beside it,
It's
and then
supposed to
there's a
change-
button. Hit the gear beside it, and then hit the button.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
It doesn't get the bleed damage, though.
No.
So you should see a little, like, red button that looks like a blood drop beside DMG. Click that button.
There it is.
4 damage dealt to the creature. It didn't like that and immediately retreats without making any attack actions.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity then?
One, they would have to be within 5 feet. Two, remember, you don't get attacks of opportunity in this game unless you have the feat that gives you them.
I was thinking about the big boy. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I was attacking this.
Don't forget, Mimsley gets stuff to do, right?
He doesn't. No, he's basically like a focus.
Okay. Another rat pops out of the hole. This one hadn't been targeted yet. And it goes, "Hello, Sam."
Does Sam get his reaction too? Has that happened?
Did he have something prepared, Sam?
I did. I
He had a
had
spell
electric.
prepared.
For what was the trigger?
When one of the rats
Rats.
popped out.
Why didn't you say anything when I said things trigger? Whatever. It's all right. I'm gonna bring up the old rat. Go ahead.
Okay, is this the old rat?
This is the old rat.
Okay. There we go.
He succeeds his save. Half damage.
Damage.
13 damage. Yep. He doesn't want to be there. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The other rat pops out. And he says, "Hi, Sam!" And then he throws something at you because you didn't say hello back. That's kind of rude.
Holy shit, he can talk.
You
It is
scrolled
a
by without
miss.
saying howdy.
It is a miss, meaning it only deals 2 splash damage to Sam in the basket. The basket's had a lot of chunks torn out of it. How much HP does the air balloon have?
I don't know.
Weird thing to not
He
know.
found the.
If it had any HP, I think it would be less than 20 at this point.
It's not doing so well. Sam, you're up.
Okay, guess I can't really do anything besides cast guidance again on Podge and ready electric arc for when they pop back out.
Okay, end your
So
turn
that'll
then.
be everything.
Furia.
Okay, I missed first edition Pathfinder when I had stuff like Smite, Evil, and shit like that. I know there's feats for it.
Why are you talking about feet, weirdo?
What do you mean?
Nothing, carry on.
Okay.
You have 2 of them.
I am going to use an ability
Okay.
called Sunblade.
Ooh, what's this do?
Let me see in just a moment. Actually, I don't know how to apply it.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
It's a
You
spell
make me happy, and skies are gray.
by all actions.
You'll never know, Bria, how much I love you.
Can I? Ooh, what will I have to do as far as if I want to tell if this thing is evil or not?
They got rid of alignments,
Okay.
meaning that this ability was updated and changed recently.
Ah. Well, I'm going.
It deals.
To...
It looks like no matter what, it deals an additional 1d4 damage.
Yeah, it's just that the type of damage can be various things.
It doesn't matter. Just include the extra 1d4.
Okay.
You forgot to target it.
Yeah, but I missed anyway.
Yes, but I'm saying you forgot to target it, so why don't you target it and re-roll your attack?
Okay. Thank you.
River's taking pity.
Don't thank him.
I'm pretty
Got us
pitiful
into
right
this
now.
situation to begin with.
Also, Burya, just looking at your stats, and the way that you deal damage, that is like a ranged option for when you cannot reach something, right?
Oh, I thought that this was applied to my weapon as well.
No, it is instead, it looks like.
Oh, it's a ray.
Yep, it is a ray.
Oh,
It deals 1d4 and then another d4 instead. So
Okay,
since you
that's
weren't targeting
gonna
it,
change
why
my-
don't Yeah, why don't you go ahead and just, or you could have those actions back.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do things.
And then tell me that I'm a generous god.
You are very generous, thank you.
You're welcome.
I still missed.
Very generous indeed.
It's not his fault, it's fine.
I'm doing everything I can. I really am.
He put us in this situation to begin with. What are you talking about?
Counter, it's my fault. I'm really shit.
Oh, right. Undyne, there's only so much I can do. Your first attack just barely fails to penetrate its hide. We're so close to that hit. The second attack, however, when you try to swing for it, its weird rat tail rips your trident out of your hands as it begins falling over the edge of the pit. However, it's returning, so it just comes back to your hand.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't think the returning... Does the returning take an action?
You know, I don't know, and I don't feel like looking it up, so I'm going to say no, it doesn't.
Okay, I'll do my last hit.
Once again, I am a generous DM. This time, the second verse is the same as the first, though, is, remember, you roll less additives every time you strike.
I know.
Meaning that you're more likely to get a critical miss, as you did again in this case. Once again, the trident goes flying over the edge. It doesn't really have a detriment because it's you with the returning weapon, but you do feel a little embarrassed, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Aww, you don't do her like that, though.
It's okay. I will be fine. I'm just pouting. Do not worry.
That's alright. The pout is the cute.
Baby kid, can you give Mama some love? She's
and
lonely like
Zandra, a 33 hits your AC.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, it does.
The jaws this time clench around you as it shrieks into you and your armor, dealing a total of 23 damage, and 1 damage of which was sonic. For its other 2 actions, both of its arms reach out and it grips the underside of the basket. Then, from directly under those 2 arms, more arms burst from its body, wet and slimy like a creature coming from the womb, as it grabs onto the rock face and prepares to do a massive tug on the basket of the balloon. Pudge, you are unaware of that.
Okay. Good, I don't like that. Okay. Can I hold again until the stinky boys come back out of the hole?
Yes, of course you could.
Can we call out something to them as a reaction? Because we know they don't know what's going on.
Everybody but Valentin can hear right now.
Okay. Brace yourself! It's going to tug again!
Okay, then I will use my last action to balance. So I'm like prepared. Because I'm standing on the edge of the basket, so.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That is a good balance.
Okay. Alright, I think... Oh, did you...
I did for you. I'm trying to move things along. We're on a time limit tonight. No offense to you guys. I know that you're learning the system and the mechanics still. Valentin, you're up. At the end of this turn, you'll be able to hear again.
Okay, great. Spend 1 action clearing my weapon, 1 action to reload, and then 1 last action to put the gun up against where I've just been struck, and I'm just going to use Searing Restoration on myself.
Go ahead.
Oh no, wait, no, never mind. I won't, because it's a manipulative thing, and that's going to give me an attack of opportunity.
Only if this creature had attacks of opportunity, and I will tell you, Burya already would have provoked one if it had when she swung into the area behind it.
Okay, fine, I'll fucking burn myself to feel better about life.
Attack of opportunity time.
Yes, and then it takes its attack of opportunity. I'm kidding.
Okay. Where the fuck is it? well. Well, I guess this action doesn't work yet. I just had to do this. So it's 1, 2, 3. A massive 15.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Zandra, sorry.
Yes?
It's your turn.
Perfect. I will, just continue to attack it, I think. Can I target the arms? Because I was able to chop one of the arms off last time. Can I target the arm itself?
Yes, absolutely.
Do I need to do anything special, or it just counts?
Yep, you just need to hit, and I'll say that you cleave the arm off if you roll damage. That'll hit, roll your damage. Nice!
Oh, almost max damage.
And it gets a reaction as one of its arms is cloven off. It won't be able to get a good grip on the basket anymore as it releases a pained shriek.
Oh.
You were probably wondering why I was so willing to let that happen, huh?
Yep.
I forgot that was a thing. Oh, rolled a... Oh, that was Valente.
No, that's me. I had. I need to do some fire. I need to do some fire damage to myself.
What do we have to roll?
Nothing. I'm making you roll it in a moment.
Okay.
It's a fortitude save.
Okay.
So, I just want to point out my gun blew up in my face after I tried to heal myself. So,
On the bright side, you critically succeed your fourth save because the gun blowing up in your face made it so you couldn't hear the creature. Burya is sickened 1. And Valtria with a failure. You are stunned 2, as well as deafened.
Well, so I lose the other 2 actions for this turn then.
That is correct.
Okay.
What a good combat.
I can't help that you guys are rolling terrible.
I know. You should just assume at this point that that's what's going to happen, though.
Well, normally I'm like, okay, well, at least everyone but Zandra rolls well. Now it's Zandra rolls well. This is... You don't need to be sorry. It's not your actual
Why
fault.
is it... Why would it ever be your fault?
It's not your fault. Rat folk number 2 pops out again.
Oh, time to get fucked, buddy.
Time to get fucked, buddy.
I'm gonna shoot.
I'm gonna razzle dazzle.
I'm gonna razzle dazzle.
Give 'em the gold.
Razzle dazzle. I'm gonna try and shoot some telekinetic projectiles at him.
Sure, shoot some telekinetic projectiles at him.
Where did my combat tracker go? Oh, there it is. It was just behind everything. I want to make sure I'm targeting him. I'm not. Now I'm targeting him, correct? Yes. Good. Alright, let's see if I smack him.
Oh, nice.
That's hit.
You smack him.
Smack. Smack that rat.
Eat that, nerd.
He didn't like eating that. Riley.
Okay. Is this the same one that popped out first? It is, cool. Oh, hold on. I'm done. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Oh, I'm not targeting because it disappeared. My bad. Now. There we go.
Critical success, no damage.
Ow.
He retreats back into his hole. The other rat folk does not make an attack on his turn.
That's not a good sign.
Instead, he clambers up this way. And he begins tugging out a few pythons.
What an asshole.
Sam!
I can see that rat folk now.
Yep, he's out in the open tugging out pythons.
Okay, then I will directly cast Electric Arc on him.
Go ahead. He takes half damage. He gets bezapped. He didn't like that.
The rest
Okay,
is a public
and
exposure.
I will reapply guidance to Pod.
There is a loud shrieking sound. Rocks crack. A second one of the rat creatures is climbing and speeding its way towards the balloon. Burya.
This one's friendly though, right?
Oh.
It's here to help us.
The other rat guy is riding this one.
There's two of them?
You don't see the second one because you're in a cave under the basket. One is under the basket, that is your current problem. The other one is above the basket. That is Podge and Sam's problem currently.
That is quite a problem.
We have to wrap up in 20 minutes, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, so we'll be closing up soon, and then Phoebe will be here for the rest of this fight.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I can do that I haven't done already. Okay, I'm just gonna attack. That's really all I can do right now.
It's a hit!
Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna attack again.
It's another hit! I don't know what to say!
I feel sad.
Do your best! Do your best!
And I'm gonna lay on hands
Sometimes our
myself.
best is not enough.
Yeah. Let me stop targeting that thing. I'm gonna target myself, I think.
You can see the creature about to do its tug. It's still got one arm attached.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my trident at that last arm.
Okay.
I wish I would have thought of that. I didn't. I was so lost in the despair.
As a
of
warning,
stocking.
with you only have a +4 to this, and this creature has an AC that is clearly higher than what you rolled before, 26.
Okay,
Meaning
well,
on a 20-sided dice, you'll have to get
I
a 22.
cannot do anything then.
You've got one more action.
I know, my one action cannot be used to attack. I don't really know what else to do.
Move, jump.
Can I? Oh, this seems fucked up. This is a bad idea! I don't know that I want to do it! Do it!
Okay, there's only 15 minutes left until the session end time.
Can I run and jump onto the tentacle? Or the arm that is... Like, I want to grapple the tentacle that's pulling out of the basket.
Grappling is normally a third attack, so you get the negatives. However, I'm going to rule a cool allow this, because that sounds fun, and you guys have been rolling pretty badly all night tonight. Meaning I'm going to let you roll at normal, as it was your first attack of the round.
Okay.
Even with that grifted to you, however, it is still a failure. You run, you jump, and you miss. You're currently airborne.
No, I think maybe it's slimy and I slip off of it.
The creature,
Okay.
exits the tunnel fully, using its full weight to yank on the balloon. More pythons pop as the balloon, the creature, and everybody in the basket plummets a total of 30 feet down.
Good.
Oh, right.
Meaning that creature is no longer your guys' problem. As the basket flies by you. Who, I believe everybody, apart from Burya, had a secondary grapple point on the side of the basket, which is now leaving very rapidly.
So the rest of us are going to be yanked down.
The two of you can use a reaction to grab an edge to disconnect that grapple point and just hold on to the wall if you'd like. Or you could get dragged down with the balloon very violently.
So my two options are to get dragged down by the balloon and be attached to the balloon still, or just be free holding onto the side of this cliff in the endless pit that we're in.
Yes, thankfully, from all the cracks that the screaming has made, there are a lot of good footholds now in this part of the wall.
But if I detach, then I no longer have my grappling hook or anything, and I just have to freak. Fuck it, I'll do it.
You had two. So the way that I had been explained is that you guys had two grapple points. One that was on the side of the wall. You have more than enough grappling hooks. One on the side of the wall, one on the side of the basket, as well as a secondary point in case the wall one snapped. The only one you're undoing is the one that's attached to the basket, so you don't get pulled down with it. You might fail too, and the point might just be mute, where you just get pulled down anyways.
Yeah. Actually, I'll detach from the wall. I want to finish off this monster. I don't want to let it get away with the balloon.
Oh, detaching from the wall! You're like, I ain't done with you yet, motherfucker!
Yeah, I'm chasing him.
Zandra leaps from the wall gracefully. Your grab and edge is instead going to be to arrest your fall, to avoid taking damage as you plummet past the basket. You're going to try to expertly grab it and pull yourself up.
Yep.
Valentin, are you going to plummet down or stay? Wow, critical success!
I'm not letting this bed run.
Valtria's all over it today.
Sorry, guys.
Valtria,
time to shine.
You expertly swing, and with the critical success, I'm going to let you do a really cool thing, where I'm going to let you target the rat creature and roll a shove, and if you succeed, you'll knock it off the bottom of the basket with all of that momentum that you just gained from your fall.
Fuck yeah. So shove. Let me do a shove.
Yeah, target the creature, and then roll a shove. I'll tell you right now, it's got a pretty big defense, so it's unlikely that you'll knock it off, but who knows? Well... Oh! That was a 2! That was a fucking 2! I saw that as a 2, and then it tilted over, like out of nowhere, as if an earthquake moved the dice.
Yeah, well, you know what? It usually does the opposite thing, so I'm glad it finally happened in a good way.
It was the exact opposite earlier.
It was. Valtria, you swing down with all of that momentum and slam both of your peats into the side of the rat creature. It makes a crunch sound as you hit it, and it's not knocked entirely off, but out of its 3 remaining weird freaky arms, it's now kind of like hung off the edge of it like this. Meaning, enough of it is now visible from the basket that on their turns, Sam and Podge will be able to interact with it. Valentin, are you disconnecting the wall point or the basket point?
I think Valentin at this point would start to do calculations in his head, like, okay, so if we take the cosine to the square root of the angle that everything is coming down to, my best choice of action is, and before I have the chance to finish my calculations, I'm just going to get dragged down with the balloon.
Alright, roll me your grab and edge. Now, Undyne, the reason that I said that you could be free-falling if you wanted is that you have a choice as well. If you say that you just weren't able to grab it but stayed in your tunnel, you can still be up here. Or you could choose to say that you did try to grab the creature and that you're kind of like in the basket or falling towards it right now.
I'm falling towards the basket.
Okay. It's not a critical success. I've noticed that it's just rolling against no DUC, but a 19 is still a success, Valentin, as you grab onto the basket edge so you don't go flying way too far out. And now, Burya, I need a grab and edge check.
Motherfucker.
I'm scrolling to it.
You're the only one without a safety net if this is a failure. Thankfully, again, not a critical success, but a regular one, you successfully, along with Valentin, both grab the edges of the basket. And Kim has gifted out a sub. Kim, who gets the hero point to use in the last 10 minutes of the session?
No, fuck.
Podge, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can see the one creature now?
Oh yeah, you can also see the one above you.
Boy. No, I'm gonna go for the wounded one.
Whoever needs it?
All of us!
Normally I'd say Zandra, but I think she's the only one who doesn't need it tonight.
Let's see. Let's look at the combat tracker. Who's next up in the list? I think... Yeah, it's either me or Podge that's gonna need it next.
Give it to Valentin. Got it, Valentin.
Oh, fucking getting fucking dogs here.
Damn it, Kim.
Getting dogs out of nowhere.
Damn, dude.
I would like... Okay, so where is the wounded one kind of located? Is it still on the wall?
It's hanging with one hand off the last part of the basket. Like, it
Okay.
had one of its hands cut off. Zandra knocked its grip loose on two others, meaning it's only got one more point of contact, and it's kind of hanging partially out from under the box. You can't see its last arm, sadly, not from in the basket. But you can see the
so
main
it's like
body
out
of
of
the
range
creature.
of touching it, though. Like, I can't touch it.
You could if you clambered out of the basket and crawled down.
Can I do that?
You could, but remember, without any sort of a safety net, there is a chance of you plummeting to death.
Well, I won't do that then.
8-bit, little 8-bit, smallest 8-bit in the whole
I
wide world.
am going to try to cast command on it.
Ooh, exciting!
So I would like to see... Well, let's see if I can get it.
I'm chasing you out if you don't come over. There's a place for you to sit when you want attention. You know that.
Okay, so it needs...
It succeeds!
If I added a plus... Oh, no, because that's a will save. It doesn't matter. I can't add the plus to that. Okay, so on a success, it is unaffected. Then. Okay. In that case...
Remember, by the way, that you guys are sickened, that you always have a current penalty on all your checks and DCs. Those of you who I said are sickened.
Take a penalty on D's nuts!
Nice.
In this case, I am going to, since Valentin is next, I'm gonna cast Stoke the Heart on him.
Okay.
Let me target...
What does it look like for Valentin?
So the red kind of comes out of my fingertips again and like scurries its way down. Are you still hanging under the basket, Valentin?
He's hanging onto the side of it, so you can pat his head.
Okay, he's hanging out to the side. Yeah, I give him head pats, and the little anime heart thing appears like over where his heart would be on his chest, and it's like pulsing and glowing and spinning and like.
Okay.
So you have some bonuses there.
Anything further?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Valentin.
Okay. With my first action, I'm going to crank the knob on my weapon.
Crank your knob, dude.
To send it into overdrive. And I need to do a craft check on my that's similar to my
1-1.
Okay. So that's a 21, which I think is just a regular success.
I'm gonna chase you out, 8-bit.
It's that it's gonna be give me a moment to rearrange my damage die in this game. Instead, it's gonna be 3. And then I'm going to pull down my eye patch as I look at the creature that's underneath the balloon. And with both my eyes trained on it, I'm going to go with the power and rage of all of the people in my royal blood. I will attempt to hit you with a on strike.
Oh my god.
Ability I have.
And you get a +2 to damage.
His
And I get a 1 for that cringe.
Also, a lot of you, this is your first time seeing him without the eye patch. Both his
Yeah, what does
eyes
it
are
look like?
perfectly fine.
Oh no, I remember.
Yeah,
we
you
make
took off the
this
white one.
joke. We talk about this every time. It's just regular eye underneath. But I am going to attempt to make a strike, dealing an extra die on the weapon damage.
Okay, go ahead.
So, 1 second. Let's hope. Oh, this is also incorrect. Keep losing track of it. I need to have another D6 here. As I Metaton strike. I didn't name it. Oh wait, am I targeting Buria right now? No, I'm not. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay. Here we go. Metaton strike. I think I lost a bullet from that.
It's a hit!
Woo!
Meaning that now you guys know it's AC. Because a 26 missed earlier, but a 27 hit.
Do I want to use the hero point in an attempt to make it a critical success?
That's ballsy.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to get another use of the hero point before we end the session. Might as well. Oh my god.
You miss!
You depressed me.
Unfortunate.
You could have been so cool, Valentin.
Well, I didn't want Kim's sub to go to waste. And I feel like that's more important. Anyway, that's my turn because that last action used both of my last actions, so...
I bonked Valentin on the head.
You can't reach me.
And the heart goes away.
Zandra! You are currently in melee with this thing. You've swung over to here if you'd like.
Cool. I would like to try and cut the last arm that's grappling onto the basket.
Go ahead.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
sorry. It rolled a +10 again, not the +15. So it should.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add another 5. It's still a miss, but not a critical anymore.
Okay, then I will roll the second one. Fuck. Unfortunate. Well, it's about time I finally missed some things. I will use my last action to raise my... I don't think I can hit unless I rolled a nat 20. Its AC is 27, yeah. So I will just, I'll raise my shield as my last action.
Okay. The one that had been pulling Titans just gets onto the top of the other creature to mount it. 2 of them are now riding the big guy. And think we can fit one more round in, or do we want to end here?
This might be a good spot to end.
All right. We're gonna raid another great content creator tonight, guys. I think some of Hero Factory's talents are live, so we're gonna raid. Looks like into Gadget, or is Hemlock still live? Let's see.
He's also live.
Hemlock is still live, so we're gonna raid Gadget. He's playing Chained Together today. Wait, they're doing it together? I'm gonna raid into Hemlock. He's currently playing Chained Together. And we'll see you guys all next time on Friday with Troubleshooters.
Woo!
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, fuckos.
Fuckos?
Wow.
Alright, if anyone is sticking around,
Pops.
I will be here to chat a little bit before heading out.